What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm making this YouTube channel to show to interviewers and also kind of have a little spot where I can keep my ideas and things like that to help improve my engineering skills and my presenting skills as well. So yeah, if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. So yeah, in today's job market, I don't know about you guys, but I'll find hundreds of jobs and hearing nothing most of the time. And you know, when you're sitting at your computer all day applying to all these jobs, you know, you can sometimes get distracted, you know, checking your phone, checking anything else, someone comes and talks to you, you know. So I decided to come up with a way to prevent myself from getting distracted. That way is this. I present to you the Anti-Procrastination Arm. It is an arm that prevents you from procrastinating because it'll slap you until you get back to work. So yeah, find out how I built it in the rest of the video. So yeah, here's my wrist. It's pretty basic, but it's relatively strong and hard to mess up, you would assume. Well, I did in fact mess it up. Not building wise, but 3D printing wise. I'm relatively new to 3D printing. I just got my 3D printer about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago maybe. And so I didn't really understand how all the supports and stuff work. I kind of thought, just based on videos, they would be easy to pull off, and even if they wouldn't go into the, I'll show you an example. They wouldn't go into spaces like this. Well, I was wrong, and so getting these out of this tiny hole was found to be a little hard, so I just said I'll 3D print it again and get rid of the supports within here. So yeah, this was the first failed attempt of the wrist, but the second one turned out better because it's pretty simple and straightforward. So yeah, here is the final design. We got it looking all nice, but yeah, I'm kind of dumb. So there was multiple iterations to the design. First of which being this. You know, very simple, but this is not gonna hold a motor, you know, it's quite brittle. So then we got this, slightly thicker, but then I realized, the motor's just gonna screw into this. It's gonna have to turn. So then we have this, and then we've turned to this one, where my brilliant behind decided to print this the wrong way. Why? I don't know, but that's the third iteration. And then here we have the fourth iteration, where my 3D printer kind of messed up the supports. So this part right here didn't really work out too well. So that's the fourth iteration. And then boom, there's the fifth, which you would think this one was good, except my awesome, smart, brilliant booty decided to not print the little side parts on this one. So it kind of just, when you put it inside the holder, it just goes boop. So yeah, that's the 5th iteration. Before we get to So for the coding, I used the helping hand of Claude AI, very helpful, and tweaked the starting and final ending position of the arm, so that way it wouldn't do a full 360 or anything, which is what I wanted to do. And yeah, this is the final result. Hope you enjoy. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and catch you in the next video.